Hello everyone and welcome back to the channel. Today we're back at our Kingdom of Ballet in Going Medieval. It's been a little while since I last played Going Medieval, so let's take a look around and figure out what we need to do right now in our kingdom. We have started building some bedrooms, bedchambers for our people, and we completed one, but currently we have 6 people with us, so we need to build at least 5 more rooms. So that is something we can work on today. The other thing I want to look at is we started building infirmary right here. But it's not finished yet. The infirmary building is currently lacking a roof. But I don't think it'll be hard to add a roof to this building, so we should do that today. And once we have the roof, we can start adding all the infirmary beds and all the stuff goes in here as well. And the other thing I want to focus on is to expand our workshop, because currently our workshop is crowded with all the workstations we have in here. Also, we have more workstations that we need to add in here as well, so we could do with a little bit more space. But in order to expand our workshop, first we have to get rid of this hall we built at the start of the game. To do that, we need to provide somewhere else for our people to sleep at night. So I think first thing we need to do is to start building some bedchambers for our people. So we already have 2 rooms here. I think we can have 2 more rooms right here. Let's get a wall down and mark the outline of these rooms. I believe these are 5 by 4 rooms. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, they're 5 by 4 rooms. So we're gonna do the same in here. So that's 1 wall down, and we need another wall right here in the middle, and one at this end as well. Then I think I'm gonna mirror all the doors and windows from the other side. So we're gonna have a wall here, here and here, and same right over here. Yep, that seems to be right. Let's get rid of this tree, it's in the way anyways. And the other thing is we don't want these to be columns in the middle. So let's fix that. Then we need to add some doors and windows to this. So we're gonna have a door right here and same over here. Then we need some windows here and here, and that should be it for these 2 rooms. I think I'm gonna have another 2 rooms just above these 2 rooms, so I'm not gonna add a roof to these buildings just yet. Now our people will build the rooms, so in the meantime let's take a look at our infirmary building. We do need to add a roof to this building, but I don't think we can add a roof like this. Yep, we can't, so we do need some sort of support on that side. So let's figure out what we can do here to build the roof. I don't want to build a wall back to back because it seems like a lot of waste of resources and space. You know what, maybe we could build a beam right here and build a roof on top of it? Ooh, it seems like that's too far to build a beam. We could build a beam this way, but we're gonna have to build so many beams in here, that's not gonna work. What we could do is we can have a wall just in the middle. So right here, is that the middle? That is the middle, right? Yeah. Then we can have 2 beams like this. Now these 2 beams will act as support for our roof, so now we can add a roof to this infirmary finally. And just like that, we do have a roof. Let's take a look at our research and what we can unlock next. I do want to go a little bit further down on our defensive structures path. So we could start unlocking drawbridges and portcullis. We could focus our research on defensive structures now, but it does require a lot of handbooks and chronicles to research these. I am not sure we should do this, so what do you guys think? I don't know, let's just wait and see. Oh, it seems we have built the advanced research table finally, which means we can start producing theses for our research. So let's give this and tell them to make at least 35. Oh, it seems we need at least intellectual 25 to make thesis. How much does she has? She's 23. So that won't take long, hopefully. Luia is making handbooks and chronicles right now, and I do believe that does increase her intellectual skills. So hopefully without long she should have intellectual level 25 to make thesis for us. We do have a merchant in our settlement. I don't know why they keep going into the watchtower and the gatehouse when they arrive, but let's see what he has to offer. Merchant, I have wares to trade if you are interested. Well, I am interested. He does seems to have a lot of stuff to sell. That is interesting. So what do you have to offer for me? So you have chronicles, leather, tongue brick, beeswax, wooden mechanical component, decorative tile stones, decorative tile clay. Oh, these decorative tiles are new, aren't they? I haven't seen them before. I don't know what they do, but we'll see. He seems to have so many things to sell, but I don't know we need any of these right now. Oh, I could use some carrot seeds though. We could start planting carrots because we don't have that yet. I think what we could do is we could sell him all the tree saplings and all the other resources that we don't need right now. Then use that to buy some carrot seeds and some other things that we might need. So I have offered the traders some of the tree saplings we have and weapons we got from the last raid. In return, we could get some carrot seeds. I think we can afford to get all of it, right? Yeah, let's get all of it, why not? And for the rest, let's get gold coins. We can trade it for any other resources if we want to. This merchant does have some cows and goats that I really want, but they're extremely expensive, like over 100 coins each. Unfortunately, we can't afford that right now. So we're gonna have to settle for carrots and gold. We have completed the roof of our infirmary. Unfortunately, there's some bad news that I have to bring to you. To tell you guys about that, let's take a look at the room allocations. To allocate this room as an infirmary, we need infirmary beds and medicine shelves. So getting infirmary beds is simple, we just have to unlock that with chronicles. Actually, we do have the 45 chronicles needed for that right now, so we can do that if we needed to. But unlocking the medicine shelves is a bit complicated. To get that, we need to research chemistry level 1. But in order to do that, we do need thesis. However, as we found out at the beginning of this episode, in order to make thesis, we need a researcher with at least intellectual level 25. But our current researcher is intellectual level 24 right now. So it's gonna take some time before she can make thesis. Unfortunately, until such time, we can't really finish building our infirmary. So we're gonna have to hold off the work on the infirmary building and focus on building our bed chambers instead. So far, that work is going smoothly. Right now, we are waiting on a little bit of clay bricks to finish building floor tiles. And after that, we can start working on the second floor in this building. Winter. Winter held parley in its icy crib, so the settlers gathered around a fire on long dark evenings. They needed to bundle up in warm clothing and heat their chambers to beat the chill. So the winter hits parley, and hopefully all the preparations we did will help us to survive this winter. We have around 120 food items in our cellars. If that runs out, we do have some goats that we could slaughter and we can always go for hunting. I'm not sure if we could go for fishing in the winter. I imagine that would not be possible. But if you guys have any more tips on how to survive the winter, those comments would be most welcome. I'm really happy with the progress that we made today, even though we were unable to complete our infirmary and we completed only one bed chamber. I think during the winter we could complete the rest of the bed chambers and give our people a nice place to sleep. So this seems like a good place to end the episode. If you guys enjoyed this video, please leave a like. And if you haven't subscribed to the channel, consider subscribing. I would really appreciate it. As always, thank you guys for watching. See you all in the next one.